What would happen if the world stopped spinning? Have you ever wondered what would happen if the world stopped spinning? The consequences would be cataclysmic, right? Well, not necessarily. It all depends on the speed with which the planet came to a stop. A sudden and abrupt halt? Forget it. But if the world slowed on its axis gradually and came safely to a standstill, then life on Earth might just survive. But here's the thing, the rotation of the Earth is already slowing down. So, what's going to happen? What is the Earth's rotation? Answer: the rotation of planet Earth around its own axis. The Earth rotates at around 1,600 kilometers per hour, 1,000 miles per hour. At what speed does the planet spin? This figure is based on the fact that our planet's circumference is roughly 40,075 kilometers, 24,901 miles. Thus, the surface of the Earth at the equator moves at a speed of 460 meters per second, or roughly 1,000 miles per hour. How long? Earth rotates once in about 24 hours. In fact, once every 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4.09053 seconds, to be precise. Spinning in time. You can't feel the Earth spinning. That's because you and everything else, including the planet's oceans and atmosphere, are spinning along with the Earth at the same constant speed. Why does the Earth rotate? The Earth has rotated since it formed 4.6 billion years ago. It was created out of a disk of gas and dust that swirled around the newborn sun. In this spinning disk, particles of dust and clumps of rock stuck together to form the Earth. As it expanded, debris rotating around the sun continued colliding with the nascent planet, exerting phenomenal forces that sent it spinning. The Earth spins counterclockwise. The Earth's rotation direction is prograde, or west to east. As viewed from the North Pole star Polaris, Earth turns counterclockwise. How important is this rotation to our lives? If the Earth suddenly stopped rotating, the effects would be catastrophic. We'd feel it in an instant, a sensation akin to riding along in a fast car without wearing a seatbelt and having someone slam on the brakes. We'd all hurtle forward as the vehicle crashed to a halt. Up in the air. Using that same analogy, we and everything else not deeply rooted to the planet would be thrown sideways. In fact, all of the land masses would be scoured clean of anything not attached to bedrock. Waves of destruction. Oceans, meanwhile, would maintain momentum and a mega tsunami would spread water inland up to 30 kilometers, 18.5 miles, within a minute. Storm damage. Winds of frightening velocity would sweep around the Earth, whipping up a cataclysmic storm. Terminal decline. Rocks, topsoil, vegetation, buildings, infrastructure, people, everything would be swept away into the atmosphere. Global destruction would be instant, and terminal. Dark and cold. We would be in darkness for nearly half a year, with a few weeks of twilight either side, experiencing bitterly cold temperatures throughout. Blistering heat. The sun would eventually reappear and stay in the sky for 6 months. During this period the surface temperature would depend on latitude. The equator, for example, would be far hotter than it is now, with scorching temperatures baking the ground so as to feel like solid concrete. The Earth changes shape. Perhaps the greatest effect of losing our rotation would be that the Earth would change shape. Battle of the Bulge. Centrifugal forces created as the planet spins literally make the equator bulge. In fact, the Earth is 67 kilometers, 41.5 miles, further around the equator than it is from pole to pole. Pole to pole. Bereft of these centrifugal forces, the Earth's bulge would recede. This would lead to the oceans effectively migrating to the poles. Flooding on a colossal scale. This colossal amount of water would first flood areas of Russia and northern Canada before eventually submerging much of Europe and vast swathes of southern South America. New mega-continent. As the seas retreated from around the equator, a new gigantic landmass would be revealed, a vast equatorial mega-continent spanning the entire planet's midsection. Seaside shuffle. Meanwhile, the world's oceanic waters would be cleaved into two isolated seas congregating at the poles. New landmass. Imagine the scenario. The planetary landscape now consists of one ocean nearly 17 kilometers, 10 miles, deep in the north, one in the south, and a girdle of land around the equator. A planet almost uninhabitable. Most of this new continent would be uninhabitable due to thin air. However, due to sufficient air pressure, the former ocean floor could possibly sustain life. Possibly. What are the chances of the Earth coming to a standstill? Believe it or not, the rotation of the Earth is slowing down right now. Earth and Moon. Earth's rotation is slowing with time. This is due to the tidal effects the Moon has on the planet's rotation. But as the planet slows, the days gets longer. The longest day. A century ago the day was shorter, but not by much. Today, thanks to the tidal forces between the Earth and the Moon, the modern day is longer by about 1.7 milliseconds. 25 hours in a day. Scientists estimate that 140 million years from now the day will be 25 hours long. 400 days in the year. To put that estimate into perspective, if you go back in time to the Devonian period 400 million years ago, a period marked by the beginning of extensive land colonization by plants, the days were so short that there were roughly 400 days in the year. Burnout? Fortunately for life on Earth, the sun will have died out long before the planet runs out of spin. But then what happens? Don't forget to watch our next video too. Vitamin D, health effects of too much or too little sun. Thank you so much for watching and liking our videos. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.